you start already? Alright, now.
I start recording. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna start it live in 3, 2, 1.
My name is Chef Ling. I reside in Toronto, Canada, but home will always be Trinidad and Tobago. This has been a long time coming. I've only ever wanted to share my culture through my passion for food. I cannot wait for you to join me on this culinary adventure. Let me go.
Wow, guys, back for round 2, episode 2. We're making Jamaican beef patties here live. Actually live, so I'm a little bit more nervous, but we have a special guest that will make it much easier for me. We're here with Seniorgumboy. Let's give her a round of applause. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Man.
It's been a minute. How you
It's
doing?
been a minute. It's been a long time.
Right?
I'm doing good. I'm
Yeah.
still cooking. You know?
So you're good again for getting the gym and thing like that, you know?
I'm trying to get big, but I'm all getting big like All right, so today we're gonna making some Jamaican beef patties.
Yes.
I brought you on so that you could be the expert.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest though. I'm not much of a cooker.
No, I don't.
And I've been vegetarian for a little bit, so this is a bit of a treat.
All right,
because
cool,
you know, and I'm seeing how it's done.
Cool. So, but before that, last week we made doubles.
Okay.
Trinidadian doubles, right?
Okay.
And so what I actually did was make some doubles for you to try.
My guy.
You know.
My guy.
All right, so here you go.
Okay. You know, I get doubles pretty often. You know.
All right, well, guess what?
Right.
Yeah, not like this.
Not like this. Okay, this is the real authentic.
This is the real authentic from.
I can feel the weight, the consistency already that it has that.
You're feeling nice, huh?
Audience. Okay. Let's see what's up here.
Are we nervous? Nah.
I can taste that tamarind in there.
If tamarind.
Gotta have the tamarind.
Gotta have the tamarind, a little bit of pepper sauce.
The shell too. The skin.
You know you could actually buy this, deliver right to your house.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Even in the east.
East, west,
All over the GTA.
all over GTA. All you gotta do is go to chefling.ca and click on order now.
Okay. All right. So can I finish this later or?
You can finish it later, yeah?
Okay. Cool.
All right, let's put it on to the side. I'll give you a little paper towel to wipe off your hand.
Can't be out here slipping, you know.
And some gloves for you.
Okay.
All right, so now we're gonna start. Jump right into it. We're gonna be cooking the grounding out the beef. And the way I do it, I actually just put the beef right in because I want to get rid of some of the excess like fat and oil.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's simmer down. Okay.
Simmer down. So let's turn this bad boy on.
See, that's how much I'm not a cooker. I'm not even putting the gloves on properly.
Don't worry, I got your back. While this heated up, we're just gonna dice some onions and stuff like that.
Okay.
Just to make sure that we're ready to cook it off after.
Okay.
I'll show you how to do it first. When you have the gloves on.
I did see a trick before of how to cut an onion without making yourself cry.
How you do that?
I was told you don't cut the bottom, the little what's it on there? I was told if you cut into this,
The root.
yeah, then that's where I guess all the tier,
Here stuff has come from.
come from.
I don't know.
I don't know how true it is. I never tried it myself, but I saw a tutorial.
Well, you know what? We could use that. We'll use that tutorial today and see how it works. I guess, right?
Okay.
We got a TikTok.
Yeah.
All right. So what we're gonna do is just I'll show you. See, the thing is, I just cut off the top and the bottom, so that might be. We might be crying anyways. Let's just cry. Yes.
It's okay.
All right. So top and the bottom.
I was crying on Valentine's, so it's okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh boy. So you crying on Valentine's? What happened?
I didn't have a Valentine.
Oh no. You hear that, guys?
I didn't have a Valentine.
We're looking for a Valentine right now. And
preferably one that could cook some stuff like this too.
well, if you could watch the show first, learn to cook, and then be the Valentine.
There you go.
Alright? Alright, so there you go. So what we're gonna do is cut it right in half.
Okay.
And then just make a couple like slits of it.
Slice it, yeah.
And then
Chop. Okay. this how I know this knife is expensive. The way it's just cutting stuff. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'll leave it to it.
Okay.
And then we'll put the onion with it cut in here.
All right. So
And while you're doing that,
yeah.
I'm gonna actually brown the beef.
All
Alright.
I mean, the times I would watch my mom
Watch your finger.
cooking in the kitchen.
Yes, yes.
That's one of the techniques I would always hear her talking about. You know, browning
The beef.
the beef, or putting a little browning in there. As
Oh
well.
yes, putting browning. That's a very Jamaican thing.
Yeah. You guys use more browning?
Yeah, I mean not really. We brown our like stuff with sugar.
Mm.
We brown sugar first.
They burn it.
Yeah, good sugar and then.
I got a question though. What is shadow benny? Because I know you guys be putting shadow benny in everything. Like
Oh yeah.
in the food, in the hair.
It's like cilantro.
Okay.
It's like a cilantro. Family of cilantro, almost like cilantro.
Mm.
So what I'm doing right now is actually just browning the beef. No oil, no salt, no pepper. I'm just trying to get it brown so that we can take out some of that excess fat that we don't want. We're gonna add some fat back, but we don't want this stuff. Oh, looking real professional there, man.
You know, I mean.
So other than the no Valentine's Day, what you been up to, man?
I've just been shooting a lot. I was in a show not too long ago.
I think
Yeah, I was in a show not too long ago, so that was kind of like my big achievement of last year.
Nah.
Right?
It's all other things that look like real big achievements. Can't see that Disney.
Or one of them, and yeah, you know, just been shooting a lot, especially with the photography stuff, right? So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I don't know if we need all that though, but
Nah.
we got some in there, but you know,
Nah, it's okay. You're
add to
doing
the
good.
flavor.
Add to the flavor. Don't worry, you're doing good. So let's just, at the same time, since it's taking a little while to brown,
Yeah.
do some garlic too.
Okay.
So this one, we're just gonna take the back of the knife or the side of the knife and crush it.
Peel off the.
Peel off the excess skin.
You know, I'm not good.
You're doing good though.
I'm not walkless, but you know, I can do a little thing. You know.
Okay.
I wouldn't consider myself walkless.
All right. Well, you should never consider yourself one class. Yes. Well, Kes coming just now. Nah. Oh boy. Did you hear what Beanie Man said about doubles? What do you think about that?
You see that?
Can I
That is,
put
that,
you on the spot?
You see that
And we're live here.
that is why he is losing it in the not even clash. That is why Cartel is not even bothering with him because
Yeah.
you know he be talking some mess.
Ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
So why? For what reason?
You know.
I also we had Chris from the CaribbeanPot.com last week here.
Yeah.
And he asked me to ask you, what do you think about Jamaican beef patties with like curry duck and with curry goat and stew oxtail and all the extra stuff in it?
I mean, it's a cool twist on a Jamaican classic, but sometimes they be going too far though. Like
Right?
what?
I don't know. Like it's like doubles too. It is a way where the people put in all kind of thing in doubles too. But I
Yeah.
find like it.
What's the new trend of doubles? What are they putting in doubles these
Everything,
days?
man.
Yeah.
All in
All
Trinidad,
cheese and-
anything, whatever you want. Weird stuff like
Yeah.
cheese and curry. Does that sound good to you? No, really.
I mean, to me that sounds like a run belly.
A run belly.
That sounds
That's
like a
what
run
it to
belly.
me. Hey, Jessica Smith, how you doing? That's how live we are here, guys.
Okay, shout out to Jessica.
Alright, we're just talking, we're literally live here cooking. So, right now we're almost ready here.
Yeah.
We don't need to be fully cooked because we're just browning the beef, right?
Yeah.
We don't want to actually worry too much about it.
So so for people like myself who always wonder about times, quantities, how long would you say?
How long have we been talking?
About 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5
Is
minutes,
that about
okay.
5 minutes we brown it here for?
Okay. So I'm surprised you're not on the Savannah grass right now. You know, carnival season is here.
I know what you mean, huh? But my carnival's right here cooking with you.
Okay, fair enough.
Alright, so this is brown enough right now.
Yeah.
And look, we have this thing just
Yeah, look all that.
that grease. We
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
want this grease in it, right? Really and truly, the grease.
That's not flavored.
Not right now. We're
Okay.
gonna add our own flavor to it. We don't rather. I'll let it cook a little bit longer, just
Yeah.
so it could.
I'm struggling with this one though. I got these two perfect, but this one's a little.
Let me put
Okay.
it down here.
Let
Let me show you.
me peep the technique.
You don't need, you trying to make it like it's so perfect.
I'm
a perfectionist.
Exactly. I'm a visual,
visual guy. Okay,
Yeah.
but don't worry. This one. See when you just smash it like that?
Okay, we don't gotta make it pretty.
No, because we're chopping up fine.
Mm-hmm.
So we really don't want to. We don't need it to be anything more than that.
This is usually my technique when I'm making my my little mushroom dishes.
What? Perfect.
Well,
So you take a long time then.
I do take a long time.
So that's it there. So that get rid of all this skin.
Yeah.
There's a garbage right in there. And you can just dice this
Dice
one
it?
up here.
Alright.
See now we actually cooking. Look at the amount of grease we have
Yeah,
there.
I see that.
Look at the amount of grease. Right? Alright, so now that we're done, we're gonna take this, we're gonna straight it out and put the cooked beef right into here.
So the classic Toronto debate was
Tell me about it.
Warden Station beef patties or
Uh-huh.
Kennedy Station beef patties. Have you ever had either?
No.
Okay.
Which one's better? Oh, is it a political thing?
I would say Warden Station, right? Depending on how deep you are in I guess Scarborough, then some people may say Kennedy, but I would say Warden was more consistent.
I think have you ever, oh man, I can't remember the name of the place, so I can't say it, but
Mhm.
it was a place by, I think it was called Kennedy Station or it was
Markham Station.
Markham Station.
Yeah, yeah.
That I remember going there all the time. That place is cool.
24 hours.
24 hours, they have
yeah.
pool in the corner, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that place was real nice.
But they renovated. I don't think there's no pool table anymore.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah. So
They kind of ruined it.
Yeah, they're trying to maximize.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know. Times hard right now. Inflation.
Everything gone up.
Everything gone. So with this stuff here,
Yeah.
I'm just going to get rid of it.
hmm Okay. So do we need more dice than that or?
No.
Okay.
We already didn't need that anymore. I just.
Okay. I'm gonna put this to the side. Close to the audience. What is this Japanese? Wow.
Japanese,
Yeah.
Japanese.
See, I knew.
That's a real nice knife.
Yeah.
Yeah. Made by they actually sponsored us. Oh, I don't remember the name of the thing.
Shout out to Harpology.
Harpology.
You see how good it is? It busts my glove. I made another glove. That's how good.
They sharpen knives too. They have knife sharpening
Yeah.
classes and everything. They're real. He's a real cool guy. Let's check out that glove. That's what happened with live TV. You have to know everything up in your brain. All right. So now that we have this here, we're gonna just add a little bit of oil this time.
Okay.
A little bit of vegetable oil.
Did you save the grease or you threw it away?
Threw it out.
Okay.
I just wiped it out.
Okay.
We don't even need that because we're gonna add some of our own flavor into it now.
Yeah.
So we just start off with a little bit of vegetable oil.
Okay. Are you? I know people have their favorite oils. Are you like a vegetable oil, olive oil,
Yeah.
canola oil? What's
All the oils for different things.
Okay.
Every oil is a different thing. So we're gonna use our vegetable oil today because we don't need to add any weird flavor. Like if we're making Italian food,
Yeah.
I'll use olive oil.
Okay.
I could still use olive oil for different things, but I like for this one, vegetable oil is very like
Run of the mill.
yeah,
doesn't-
kind of blandish kind of flavor. No, not gonna add any extra flavor.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So I'm gonna start with that. I'm gonna start with onion.
Mm-hmm.
Hear that sizzle? Right. Garlic.
Okay. So, in terms of quantities,
We have one large onion here
yeah.
and three or four cloves, which is not a whole garlic, but like 3 or 4 cloves of garlic,
Okay.
like that,
Yeah.
right? So what I'm gonna do while I'm doing this, can you crunch up some allspice sauce
All right.
or some Jamaican pimento?
Right.
Pimento, right?
See there.
So let's get about a good handful. Yeah, put them trim in there. And while this is gonna be sweating down, you see that get that smell going. You smell that, right? Smelling real nice, right?
If there is an onion in it, I don't want it.
Exactly. So what we're gonna do at this point, we're gonna add a little bit of salt.
Okay.
Salt really intensifies the flavor of like any raw seasoning.
Yeah.
To be honest, right? So as this is cooking down, man, everybody in here, how does it smell?
I know you guys don't. We haven't invented smell-o-vision yet, but it's smelling good, people.
Right? At this point, the Jamaican way
Yeah.
is to add scallions, right? Green onion.
We don't have that. We don't have that.
We're tweaking it a little bit,
Okay.
alright?
Put the Trini spin
So
on it.
a little
Alright,
Trini
alright.
spin. I mean, I couldn't do it without putting a little Trini spin. So we're gonna add a little bit of green seasoning. Really with the green seasoning. Don't get mad at me, guys. So that's the one thing. Everything else is we're trying to stick very traditional, but I couldn't do it without green seasoning. That's just
So
real.
does every Trini make their green seasoning a little different?
Every time is a little different. Some
Okay.
people put onion.
Yeah.
Some people put oregano.
Yeah.
Some people put rosemary.
Yeah.
I use shadow benny, pimento, garlic, and a couple other things I won't say. But it's
okay.
more
It's a secret.
a little secret. They can't give you all of the
How are we looking?
trips and that a little more.
No more?
Yeah.
Alright. Trying to get fine.
Fine. I don't want you to be chewing and they got a big piece of pimento.
Ooh, because we know one of the worst things as a Caribbean kid when you're enjoying your meal and you
Bex.
bite on the pimento speed. Oh,
Yeah. Oh.
why could it
Too much. I want to stay away from that. So as this is simmered, we got this thing sweat down, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna add a touch of water. That's gonna help deglaze the pan.
Yeah. 'Cause I know this pan's expensive too. You know, we don't want it to burn up.
And that, see, look, like that way now, you're getting rid of the, you want it to kind of burn at the bottom a little bit. Not burn, but touch. I mean, you know what I mean. Caribbean people know what
Yeah.
I mean.
Get a little smoke.
Exactly.
How we looking?
That's good.
Okay.
Perfect. Sorry, update. So what I wanted to do is just let it touch the bottom,
Yeah.
because we want to use this little liquid to deglaze. That's real flavor. That's depth and flavor you're trying to add.
I can smell it too.
Right.
Yeah.
So now when this is starting to simmer again,
Yeah.
you're gonna add in your allspice
Okay.
or your Jamaican pimento,
Thank you.
and you want to put a good generous amount in here,
Mm-hmm.
because this is where you're gonna get your Jamaican taste from. Right? Perfect. Get rid of that guy.
All right.
And then we're gonna add a little bit of curry powder. Very high quality curry
Where
powder.
you get this powder from?
Jamaica.
Okay, all right.
Jamaican
Just checking.
curry
Just checking.
powder.
Just
I have
checking.
to
Just
use-
checking. Just
I
checking.
have to use Jamaican curry powder for Jamaican beef patties before I get beat up. I already added green seasoning.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so we're gonna add a little bit of curry powder. Very little, because you don't want it to be
As the Ghanaians would say powder curry.
powder. Do they really?
No.
No, that's what it said.
I hope not.
That don't make sense.
I hope
man.
not.
I was like, okay, fine. You know, they say chicken curry or whatever.
Yeah.
So like, let them have that, but to say powdered, powdered curry, not real weird.
Then they're fired.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna let this simmer down,
Yep.
and at the same time, we're gonna add about 1 cup of soy sauce.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
The soy sauce is very has a lot of salt in it.
Yeah.
So you don't want to add too much salt until we actually taste the beef that's gonna go into the
Okay. So is there any particular soy sauce
Dark.
you would recommend?
dark soy sauce.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, there's many different, but nobody's sponsored me yet, so I don't want to say any brands. You know, calling out some sponsors. You know what I'm saying? So here we go. We're gonna add in back in the beef. We're trying to get none of that. We get some, you get some,
Yeah,
right? But you're
not too
trying
much
to,
of the excess oil.
Yeah, you're not trying to get all that excess oil into it. You see, right there.
So how many pies do you think this is gonna make? This is looking like
A lot
of pies.
of pies. We're gonna make pies for days here. Right, now give this guy a turn.
So I see some other things here.
Those are gonna be
Oh,
some
for the
final tasting of
okay,
this.
okay.
Which you're gonna help me decide because a lot of the stuff we're gonna add later is gonna be for taste,
Okay.
personal taste preference, like how much salt you're gonna add, those things. But right now we have a base. This is perfect already.
Okay.
One more thing I'd add is prenada, which is a Jamaican word, a Jamaican way to do it, which is actually just bread blended with water.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
So I
and
knead it
that's
up?
right over there.
Alright.
So this is prenada. I will show you closer here.
Kinda looks like cornmeal porridge.
Yeah, cornmeal porridge itself, yes. So that one here is actually just bread blended with water
Okay.
or chicken stock, right? And we add that into here now, about 1 cup, the same as the soy sauce.
Yeah. Can you taste this by itself?
Yeah, it's just literally bread
Let me see what.
and water. Bread and water. And now we're gonna add a little bit more water. We're getting very close to it. You look of it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you wouldn't even believe we have one more step that will get you right to what you know it to be from the
From the dish now.
patty shop itself.
Are we having any cocoa bread today? Cause that.
And no cocoa bread.
No
That's-
cocoa bread, okay.
That's another video. That's another video.
I'm being too greedy. I'm being too greedy. Alright.
Right, so here we go. We're very much there. Right, so now what we want to do is I'm going to get you a spoon.
Okay.
First, before I let you try it, I had tried first to make sure it's not too salty or anything like that. A little more water.
A little too much soy.
But don't worry. That's the best thing about cooking. You can always adjust as you go.
No, I do admit I do need to cook more. So this is maybe gonna be the start of me
Cooking.
cooking more and being in more in the kitchen.
Well, give me a call anytime you need any help.
Okay.
All right, there we go. So at this point, what we're gonna do before I let you taste it, we're gonna use our immersion blender,
Okay.
and we're gonna actually blend it down.
Yeah.
Yep. So that what this is gonna do is give you a very fine.
Oh, the finer.
The finer
yeah.
beef.
Okay. So typically when they're making it in factories and stuff like that,
They'll
so
use this.
Texas
Yeah,
techniques, okay.
100%.
Yeah.
And why we're doing it like that here is because I want to show you to get the almost exact product in here.
Yeah. Because I always did wonder how it gets
How
that
come it
fine.
how
Yeah.
it looks so fine, right?
Yeah.
As much as I want it to look like the patty shop, I'm not gonna blend it up too much.
Yeah.
I want to leave it with some texture.
That's why you're the boss.
You're the boss, man. Just showing you how to do it today.
You see, now what's gonna happen though is next year when I do have a Valentine, she's gonna be make me those beef patties, right? You see? So you're giving me a gift and a curse.
I think it's more of a curse because this is real work boy. Alright, there you go. So we're gonna turn this off, right? That's yes. Relax. Thank you. Okay, so now that this is done,
Yep. Okay, yeah, it's looking.
like the beef patty,
Yeah, the beef
right?
patty, yeah.
When it cool down,
Yeah.
it will get it will harden up and it will look different. Here you go, sir.
Thank you. Oh yeah.
That's what it is, right? Alright. So what we'll do now, we're gonna snap our fingers, take a little break, and come right back and make the dough to make these patties. What do you think? Let's snap. Let's go. Okay. is also our first time live. So now let's go.
Guys, we're cooking live, and what a fun thing to do, but also so hard, so stressful. You know, you can do two things to support our channel. One is so simple and free for you. Just click on subscribe and turn on notifications. And number two is you can easily buy all the food that you're seeing delivered right to your house by clicking on chefling.ca and just go to order food. Wow, you know what? We have to get right back to what we are cooking. So, cheers.
My name is Chef Ling. I reside in Toronto, Canada, but home will always be Trinidad and Tobago. This has been a long time coming. I've only ever wanted to share my culture through my passion for food. I cannot wait for you to join me on this culinary adventure. Let me go. My name is Chef Ling. I reside in Toronto, Canada, but home will always be Trinidad and Tobago. This has been a long time coming. I've only ever wanted to share my culture through my passion for food. I cannot wait for you to join me on this culinary adventure. Let me go.
Guys, we're cooking live, and what a fun thing to do, but also so hard, so stressful. You know, you can do two things to support our channel. One is so simple and free for you. Just click on subscribe and turn on notifications. And number two is you can easily buy all the food that you're seeing delivered right to your house by clicking on chefling.ca and just go to order food. Wow, you know what? We have to get right back to what we are cooking. So, cheers. Whew, guys.
My name is Chef Ling. I reside in Toronto, Canada, but home will always be Trinidad and Tobago. This has been a long time coming. I've only ever wanted to share my culture through my passion for food. I cannot wait for you to join me on this culinary adventure. Let me go. My name is Chef Ling. I reside in Toronto, Canada, but home will always be Trinidad and Tobago. This has been a long time coming. I've only ever wanted to share my culture through my passion for food. I cannot wait for you to join me on this culinary adventure. Let me go.
Look at that.
Look at that. That was the first time we ever did the break. Now we know what the break had to be a little longer. Oh, anyways, let us go jump right into making the
dough.
The dough. What the skin for the beef patty.
Yeah.
And we're halfway there already. You know?
Okay.
All right. Let's go. So here we have about 4 cups of flour.
All-purpose flour.
All-purpose flour.
Okay.
We have about 1 tablespoon of turmeric.
Okay.
In Jamaica, they use egg yolk powder, which I find is a coloring.
Yeah.
So I rather just use turmeric. I mean, the taste of the egg yolk powder might be more what you expect.
Yeah.
But this is healthier, so let's go with that.
We're trying to get rid of that big back activity for
Right,
2025. Okay? A little bit, just a little bit.
Just a little touch. And also we're gonna go with about half tablespoon of salt. We're gonna ask you.
Alright, so we're just gonna mix that up.
Mix up all the dry ingredients.
Alright. You know, sometimes I surprise myself. I'm not as bad as I thought, you know?
You're looking real good there,
Yeah,
man.
I know.
Right? So what we're gonna do?
Yep.
We're gonna add the same equal of there's in Jamaica again they use beef sweat, but we didn't have beef sweat here. Beef sweat is basically fat of like the beef from around the kidneys that they melt down and then freeze. And then they grate that. But instead we're just gonna use butter, which is a very good alternative.
Okay.
Alright? So we're gonna add that.
See, I learned something new today. I didn't even know about the beef. What is
Beef
it?
sweat.
Beef sweat.
Yeah. As real Jamaican in the heart of Jamaica. Why ask me about how I know that is because you learn weird things when you wanna cook.
Okay. Went to Jamaica too many times. Yeah.
Alright, so there you go. So mix that together.
Right.
You don't wanna over knead it, you just wanna
Kinda. Okay.
clunks it together.
Alright. We're gonna have to start putting your cooking titles. So remember that clunks.
Clunks.
Okay,
Clunks it together.
Clunks it.
Where we get that from, I don't even know. That just comes from my brain, yes? So we're gonna add a little bit more of the butter. And as we're doing it, right, you're just going to see it's gonna start to clump together.
Okay. Let me clunks it.
Clunks it.
Ting on ting.
I can't hide the too much, I still Trinidadian hatch now.
I'm trying to get my Trinity accent up, for when I go to Carnival.
Okay, I can teach you.
Okay.
Anyone go hang with your friends? Yeah, let's go lime, yes?
Yeah.
Let's go lime. Alright. So now you can see the difference in texture here.
Yeah.
You could actually see the butter and the flour and all those other ingredients together. We're gonna get a cup of ice water.
Okay.
And we're gonna add that in.
No ice.
No, it doesn't matter. But no ice, yeah. And then you're gonna go ahead and crimps that together.
Okay. Remember, guys, crimps. Okay, that's
Crimps.
another one.
Oh, good. That's real funny. Yeah, crimps that together. There you go. All right. And just you're adding the ice water very slowly because you want it to come together in a bowl that you can actually manipulate the way you want. But at the same time, you want to you don't want to make it too wet. You're doing a real good work.
Thank you.
Oh,
Should I dash these out?
dash them out.
Okay.
Dash them.
Dash for that.
Dash with that. Now the Jamaican come and cook too. You don't mind if it's kind of
So at this point, can I start to
yes, knead it
together?
Knead it
Okay.
together, yeah.
All right.
That's all the water you will need.
All right.
Crimson and chucking and all kind of thing.
That sounds like somebody's Trini cousin.
Crimson. Go and get that thing over there now. Crimson.
Alright, I feel like.
You ready to go? You drop them right there on the table. Before we do that, let's put a little bit of flour on the table now. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Put on the other glove before anybody beat me up on the internet. Alright, here we go. Take a little bit of flour on the table. Alright.
Now, for a person that doesn't really cook that often, I do watch a lot of cooking shows.
Oh yeah.
Right? Yeah. So all this, I'm like, oh,
Making sense.
Yeah.
Making sense. Alright. So what we're doing, right? We're just getting it to conform together. Alright. That's perfect. Right there.
Bad.
So now we're gonna put this bad boy in the fridge
Okay.
for a good 2 or 3 hours.
Okay.
Alright, so we'll be back in 2 or 3 hours. And here we are.
We're time travelers.
There we go. So now that we have our 2 or 3 hours dough here, we're gonna simply take this and cook it together. It's gonna be
you
really
said
good.
that's a turmeric right there that gave it that
The
nice
yellow, yes, yeah, of course,
okay,
of course.
yeah.
And you can feel how dense it is.
Yeah.
But when you work it with your hands, you're gonna actually get this thing to soften up a lot. But you don't want it to soften up too much because So flour on the table. And we're just going to knead it away. Okay, let's get rid of these guys here. And as we do that, what's that? Loves?
Yeah, so from my people showing some love, they're dropping some gifts and whatnot over there. So,
Okay.
I appreciate the love.
Yeah, me too. Alright, so you just add in a little bit of flour as you go. Because we're gonna start taking some butter, grated frozen butter, and using it and folding it in. And we're gonna be folding it in into our dough.
Okay.
So it's frozen because butter is not like beef sweat has a much higher temperature to melt, but unfortunately because of butter it has a lower temperature.
Yeah.
So we need to freeze it.
Okay.
It really gives you the time to work with it. So there, just put it inside there,
Yeah.
and with that, fold it over.
Okay. So where do you even buy beef sweat? Like
You can't.
You can't. Okay.
You can't buy. You have to process it yourself
Okay.
by buying like beef
half a cow
bone.
or
Nah, beef bone.
Okay.
You know, this man says half a cow. yeah.
You say you have to drain it somewhere. No.
Yeah, I guess use beef like
Okay.
get like the fatty parts of the beef.
Yeah.
But it's supposed to be around the kidney or something. But like I don't know how true that really is. That's
Okay.
great. And then you just fold it in until about 3 or 4 times, because that will really give you the flakiness of that skin that you.
Ooh, and that's a quintessential part of a beef patty.
Exactly.
If the
Without
patty ain't all over your clothes by the time you're done.
it's not good.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure you want to keep rolling it out, and always add in a little bit of flour to the table so it don't stick,
Yeah.
and add a little bit more.
How many sticks of butter would you say that was?
2.
2? Okay.
We added 2 or 2 stick. No. 2 half a stick.
Okay.
Because mine was cut into 4.
Yeah. Okay.
So, all right. So we're gonna fold it one more time. It's actually called laminating. We're laminating
I see what you did there.
That gets you the nice flakiness that you expect with the beef patty. So we're about done now. I'm gonna show you the final thing. And I'm just gonna before we get there, I'm gonna put a pause because I forgot the crimping tool. So back to break. Whew. Guys, we're cooking live, and what a fun thing to do, but also so hard, so stressful. You can do 2 things to support our channel. One is so simple and free for you. Just click on subscribe and turn on notifications. And number 2 is you can easily buy all the food that you're seeing delivered right to your house by clicking on chefling.ca and just go to order food. Wow, you know what? We have to get right back to what we are cooking. So, cheers. Whew, guys, we're cooking live, and what a fun thing to do, but also so hard, so stressful. You can do 2 things to support our channel. One is so simple and free for you. Just click on subscribe and turn on notifications. And number 2 is you can easily buy all the food that you're seeing delivered right to your house by clicking on chefling.ca and just go to order food. Wow, you know what? We have to get right back to what we are cooking. So, cheers.
Jessica Smith.
All right, so we're about done here. You just watched us do the lamination. All right. So, this is the fun part.
Okay.
We could do, there's so many different ways you could do it. I'm going to show you 2 different ways to do it, right?
Okay.
So right now, we take the back of this
So is
like
this,
a mold.
is this the easy way?
This is the easy way.
Okay.
Right? I like the easy way, to be honest. You put you put the thing right there.
Yeah.
Let's do 2. I'm gonna get rid of the rest for now.
And where you buy this? Amazon or Walmart? Where you buy that?
That's Amazon, of course.
Okay.
Everything is Amazon.com.
Right.
All right. Get rid of that. So basically, we have the meat that we made, all cool, ready to go.
Yep.
And what we're gonna do is simply put a tablespoon or about tablespoon of the meat. The more meat you put, the better, right? But also, if you put too much,
It won't close
it
properly.
won't close properly, and it just make a big mess, right? So you go like this.
Okay.
Beef patty.
Okay. Wow.
Don't eat it. I thought he was gonna. I thought he was gonna eat it around.
I'm not that bad. I'm not that bad.
So also what I do
Yeah.
is take the fork now.
Okay.
You know how beef patty have
Yeah.
that kind of crimped look, and I'm just trying to give it the same look.
Kind of vibe. Okay.
Yeah, the same vibes as Vibes Cartel. Not Beanie Man, but
Oh.
there you go. So that's it right there.
Okay.
Get show it off.
Look at that.
Camera, this one here, camera 2.
Okay.
All right.
Right. Mm-hmm. There we go. Beautiful.
All right. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you the one. If you don't have this little crimper at home,
Yep.
I'm gonna show you how to do it. The same amount of beef,
So if you didn't have the crimper at home, you would
this-
just kind of
all the way around with the fork.
and just cut it out yourself,
No, yeah, with,
or like a knife. Well, how do you?
well,
if
if I use the back of this crimper, right?
Okay.
But what you could do is you could use anything, a bowl,
Yeah.
whatever
Okay. Then
you
just
have
kind of
there,
yeah.
a big bowl, a small bowl. Like
Mhm.
actually, don't use a cup; it'd be too small. So there you go. So you know, right? You use your hand. Let's switch places. Let me
Okay.
show that. Let me show the people
So
at
camera
home.
two, Yeah.
Show camera 2 how it's done. So what we want to do here is use our hand. There. Okay, and we'll getting better in the future. So what you have to do is just go ahead all the way around with the fork. And make the patty come out to life.
Mm-hmm.
Not sticking to it, I don't know why. Hold on, give me a second. Could I put a little bit too much beef in it, that's why. Let's try again.
Give it that conch shell look.
Exactly. That's it. Right there. Okay? Now eat it. No, I'm joking. Alright, so there you go. We're gonna put this on a baking tray.
Mhm.
We're gonna bake it for about 15 minutes.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because everything cooked
You cook
inside.
it already, yeah,
everything
true.
cooked, right? We're
Yeah.
just gonna give it that little bit of love, and we'll be eating it right away. What we're gonna do is again take a little break. Don't get mad at me. This is how life is, you know. Take a little break to clean up here, and then we'll be right back. Whew. Guys, we're cooking live, and what a fun thing to do, but also so hard, so stressful. You know, you can do 2 things to support our channel. One is so simple and free for you. Just click on subscribe and turn on notifications. And number 2 is you can easily buy all the food that you're seeing delivered right to your house by clicking on chefling.ca and just go to order food. Wow, you know what? We have to get right back to what we are cooking. So, cheers. Whew. Guys, we're cooking live, and what a fun thing to do, but also so hard, so stressful. You know, you can do 2 things to support our channel. One is so simple and free for you. Just click on subscribe and turn on notifications. And number 2 is you can easily buy all the food that you're seeing delivered right to your house by clicking on chefling.ca and just go to order food. Wow, you know what? We have to get right back to what we are cooking. So, cheers. Whew. Guys, we're cooking live, and what a fun thing to do, but also so hard, so stressful. You know, you can do 2 things to support our channel. One is so simple and free for you. Just click on subscribe and turn on notifications. And number 2 is you can easily buy all the food that you're seeing delivered right to your house by clicking on chefling.ca and just go to order food. Wow, you know what? We have to get right back to what we are cooking. So, cheers. Whew. Guys, we're cooking live, and what a fun thing to do, but also so hard, so stressful. You know, you can do 2 things to support our channel. One is so simple and free for you. Just click on subscribe and turn on notifications. And number 2 is you can easily buy all the food that you're seeing delivered right to your house by clicking on chefling.ca and just go to order food. Wow, you know what? We have to get right back to what we are cooking. So, cheers. Whew. We are right back. Beef patties went in the oven, cooked out real nice.
Looking good, smelling good.
Looking good, smelling good. Okay, close the cupboard. Got it. I love this. It's real fun, man. Alright, so beef patties ready to go. Let's try it.
Okay.
And get your honest opinion. Nah, hot boy.
Okay.
Touch. me get one for myself too, yes? I think I deserve one too.
Voila.
Alright,
Okay.
let's go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh yeah. The shell's a little bit softer than typical, but I like it though. It gives a nice, I like a nice
Different.
roast. Yeah, yeah.
I think the beef sweat is more a more dense thing, but you can see it's still flaky. You know?
Yeah.
It's still flaking. It's still flaking, but I like it. I mean,
It's good.
yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
It doesn't taste like some of the beef patties that more from like the box.
Mm-hmm.
But I like it.
And I like how you made them in like more of like the mini form factor. So, but the problem with when they're mini, you end up eating
100.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
Now speaking of mukbang.
Valentine's Day 2026.
Mukbang.
Making some beef patties.
So you know what? Hit him up. If you guys fall in love, he's making beef patties for you.
Yeah. Roses and beef patties. I'll wash it down with some ginger beer.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Beef patties are sweet for you and me. Almost had that. I lost it here. Anyways, guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Seniorgumboy, for coming out. I'm so blessed and happy he came to be part of the beef patty journey. And we'll see you next week when we make chicken soup.
Chicken soup. Okay.
Chicken soup, yeah, man.
Not soup chicken. You're making it soup.
No, it's a soup chicken.
Okay.
Chicken soup, soup chicken. Whatever you want. Food coming next week. See you next Tuesday.